Hello and welcome to this video on the impact of aging on digestion, part 2. My name is Ashley Anderson, registered dietitian, personal trainer, and owner of Move Fully Nourished, where we specialize in nutrition and exercise coaching using an integrative approach to help active adults achieve optimal health, healing the mind, body, and spirit. Our integrative approach is designed to empower you as well as transform your lifestyle and relationship with food forever. As we age, our ability to digest food changes. How much stomach acid we produce, our skeletal muscle decreases, and our body's nutrient needs increase while hunger and thirst and calorie needs decrease. So let's break this down. First, let's discuss stomach acid. For proper digestion, we need our stomach to have an acidic environment, one that if the contents was on the outside of our skin, it would burn a hole. With age, our stomach naturally produces less stomach acid, which can impact the absorption of nutrients like vitamin B12, calcium, iron, and magnesium. Therefore, it is so important to provide high-quality food sources of these nutrients and to assess micronutrient status and potentially genetic markers to confirm that levels are adequate at a cellular level. We often run micronutrient panels with our clients so that we can assess the exact deficiencies that we need to help correct through food or supplementation. Also, one quick note to mention about stomach acid. Many people who start PPIs or proton pump inhibitor medications actually create a whole nother issue by reducing the stomach acid. Instead, a longer term solution would be to reduce the foods that are causing inflammation and irritation to the lower esophageal sphincter that sits between the esophagus and the stomach, and most often lose body fat that is pressing against the vital organs and pressing contents of the stomach up into the esophagus, causing that heartburn or symptoms. As we age, our thirst and hunger senses also decrease, and as well as the calorie requirements as our metabolism slows down. However, the catch-22 here is that nutrient needs are greater. By this, I mean vitamins and minerals like vitamin D, calcium, and B12, as I mentioned. So a nutrient-dense, lower total calorie diet is ideal for the digestive system as we age. It's also important to continue to stay hydrated. Even though thirst response is downregulated, water, though, is essential to transport nutrients across cell walls, to eliminate toxins, to create consistency in bowel movements, and to sweat, and how our body can reduce overall systemic inflammation. Getting at least half your body weight in ounces is ideal. Another thing that decreases as we age is skeletal muscle, but eating more high-quality protein food sources can help maintain muscle, slow the rate of muscle loss, and actually help to build more muscle over time. Of course, a combination of protein-rich diet with exercise and resistance training like weightlifting is also the most effective combination. Increased risk of fractures in older adults is not only related to absorbing less calcium with age, but also the thinner aging of skin and lower ability to make vitamin D as efficiently. Most people know that calcium and vitamin D are important for bone health, but it's really the combination of calcium, vitamin D, magnesium, zinc, and vitamin K2. It's not just the overall amount of calcium that you have that matters for bone health, but also how well you absorb it and where it goes. Vitamin D's job is to stimulate and to facilitate calcium absorption from your food and minimize calcium excretion from your kidneys. Vitamin K is described as the traffic cop because it directs calcium to deposit into bones and teeth and prevents it from settling into soft tissue like blood vessels and joints. Zinc also plays a role in the structure of many proteins, including vitamin D receptors inside our cells, and magnesium is also required for the metabolism and activation of vitamin D to support calcium absorption. On top of it all, certain medications that are often prescribed, like prednisone, which is a steroid medication, both slow down bone formation and speed up the breakdown of bones. Proton pump inhibitors, as we talked about before, used to treat heartburn, are linked to higher rate of hip fractures because they reduce calcium absorption by decreasing stomach acidity. And excessive thyroid medication and drugs for breast cancer, prostate cancer, and injectable birth control drugs are also known to decrease bone density. So to counter these effects, it's important to consume enough calcium from our food. So sources like cooked dark leafy green vegetables, seeds like chia seeds, poppy seeds, sesame seeds, and sardines and canned salmon, beans and lentils, dried roasted almonds, and if you can tolerate dairy, high quality cheeses and yogurt. Also, vitamin D rich foods like salmon, herring, sardines, egg yolks, and mushrooms. Most often, though, many people still need supplementation for vitamin D because we aren't spending enough time outdoors and we put sunscreen at every opportunity that we have to get outside. Also, a high quality comprehensive bone support supplement that combines vitamin D, K2, magnesium, calcium, and zinc is ideal to really reduce the risk for osteoporosis and to prevent bone loss as we age. Vitamin B12, the other nutrient I'd like to address, is a vitamin that is needed to make red blood cells and to maintain healthy brain function. Vitamin B12 in our foods that we eat is also bound to proteins in our food. Before we can use it, and for the body to use it, the acid in our stomach needs to separate it from the protein sources that we consume. So remember our earlier discussion about stomach acid. Older adults are more likely to have conditions that reduce stomach acid production and to be prescribed and taking PPIs, which leads to a reduced ability to absorb B12 and calcium from foods. So step 1 would be to remove the medication. Step 2 is to eat high quality food sources of vitamin B12, like animal liver, organ meats, clams, sardines, grass-fed beef, and tuna and eggs. And putting this all together, the aging digestive system is associated with changes that can make you prone to deficiencies in calcium, vitamin D, B12, iron, magnesium, as well as the effects of decreased stomach acid, loss of bone and skeletal muscle, and reduced ability to recognize sensation like hunger and thirst. But guess what? You can take action to prevent these deficiencies. Make a conscious effort to drink water throughout your day. Eat a variety of nutrient-dense foods, high-quality protein sources, vegetables, nuts and seeds and beans, and get your labs and micronutrient panels tested to determine if taking a supplement is right for you. Thank you for joining this discussion today. Hope you learned something new, and if you'd like to learn more about how to work with our team one-on-one, you can find our coaching application at movefully nourished.com. Thank you so much.